Hey everybody, hope all is well. Listen, I'm sure you've seen this video about Toyota, and I just want you to take a little listen, okay? I said it before, said again. What do I say? The world is what? The world is watching. So just listen to the commercial.
Just pretend like you like my mama's
And by the way, this is, of course, as you can see, it's an African American family. So here we go. The world is watching.
Just pretend like you like my mama's hair.
It's obviously a wig.
Well, give it a compliment. Hey,
I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant is the wig.
do not make me come back there. You know what?
And so the kids just start playing. But I'm going to play it again. Don't forget, the world is watching.
Just pretend like you like my mama's hair.
It's obviously a wig.
Well, give it a compliment. Hey,
I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant is the wig.
do not make me come back there.
Question for you. Where's the commercial where the clear man, where Peter and Dan are discussing the elephant is in the room is the wig? Where's that commercial? Where's the commercial where Miho is discussing the elephant in the room is the wig? This lets you know, as I've always said, the world is what? The world is watching. And the reason I say that, I remember one of the people in the community, they were like, oh yeah, well, they don't know about our business and what we got going on and what we're doing over here. She and her man were speaking. Is that right? I totally beg to differ. The world is watching. This right here is your proof. Where is the commercial where you have a Caucasian man, a Hispanic man, an Asian man talking about the elephant in the room is the wig? Where's that commercial? That commercial is probably not going to exist because guess what? That's not what's being discussed on the internet. Those men, and if we do the comparison, we see who the builders are. Those men that typically build, hate to tell you, they're kind of not worried about a wig. I'm just saying. I'm not worried about a wig. Where's that commercial with them saying that? I'm willing to bet you're not going to find it. Might be busy building. But you don't find it. I find it interesting that they would choose an African, they've got the African American men discussing the elephant in the room is the wig. Why is that? Because you can look on the internet, as I said before, the world is watching. You can look on the internet, and that's a big deal. Every time it comes to a black woman, they just cannot walk away from a wig. His own mother might be wearing one. Again, the world is watching. So if it's made its way into a Toyota commercial, have you seen that stock is what, over $1,000 last I checked? If it's made its way over into a Toyota commercial, what does that tell you? The world is watching and they know the mindset of the community. They know the mindset of the men. The elephant in the room is the wig. No other race of men have they put in this commercial. Different like my mama's hair. It's like they have a fascination with wigs. However, hold on a minute. Laced hair extensions, a variety of lengths and colors. Subscribe. Who do you see? But yeah, I don't see their men talking about wigs. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why aren't there men talking about wigs? I don't see it. Why is that? I'm willing to bet they're probably busy doing other things like, running their community. They got some dusty dance too, but I'm speaking collectively as a group, running Wall Street and companies, taking over somebody else's company, making sure if their ancestors has taken land that doesn't belong to them, making sure that those land stays in their hands. Self-preservation. Why isn't Becky's man talking about the elephant room is the wig? As if that's something new. You would think black women created it. Becky's wearing wigs. Why is it though they didn't show her man? Because they know, again, the world is watching. They can see on the internet. Oh yes, they love to attack the women when it comes to a wig. Are these that men? The men that build as a collective? Matter of fact, I just checked. Let's see. What's this? Black men with a weave. This is a weave. Look at him. I guess he getting ready to put him a little patch on top. Oh Lord, have mercy. Getting that little weave ready. He got a full weave. It says here full wave hair unit weave, man weave. Man weave installed piece by piece. Wow. He got a weave. Texas man weave. He's the weave master. Look, he really got him one. Look at this. He went from this to this. Again, I'm going to ask you for the ones in the back. Maybe you all can enlighten me because I don't know. Where is the commercial showing the clear man talking about weave? The elephant in the room is the weave. Look who they have standing. Why? Because the world is watching. And they know that if we're going to be honest about it, they would rather go ahead and discuss these issues about black women than dealing with the real deal. Let's see, the issue about, let's see, all these fatherless homes. Kids can't read. Oh, but that's not on the plate. There are more discussions, in my opinion, from what I can see, about fatherless homes, critiquing black women for being the one that stayed. Hell, somebody got to stay and raise the kids. The race would die out, waiting on somebody with these dusties. Again, I want to ask you, where is the video? I would sure like to see it. Of the white man, Asian man, Caucasian man, anyone saying, talking about weave. They know who to put in front out there, don't they? They know who to put out there. What about a conversation about maybe some safe neighborhoods, raising the children, condemning when a woman is killed in the community? Oh, not that. But hey, got the weave part now. So why do you think? I have to ask you. Why do you think they chose? Why did they choose? Why did they choose this? Why do you think that is? They already know. The world is watching. They may not be commenting and showing their faces. They already know. In this community, a big old thing with the men is what? Weave. And they sit up there wearing weaves themselves. Again, the world is watching. Why do you think they chose who they chose for this commercial? And look at the storyline, weave. Not concerned that black wealth going to be near zero 2053 is the estimate. Oh, and that article that a viewer mentioned in the comment section, I did find it. Not to mention, since you worry about weave so much, how about you weave a solution to this right here? By 2030, they're forecasting by 2030. We're in 2024. I'm sure we can count to six. By 2030, 50% of black people are going to be unemployed. Oh my, we don't want to talk about that. But guess what? Got time to talk about some weave. See, you're worried about infinitesimal matters, small matters, not important. Why? Can't really address the major matters, major issues, or don't want to. By 2030, according to, I believe, is it Fortune magazine or Forbes? I got to pull it up. They're expecting black people to have unemployment, 50% of black people unemployed. But let's talk about that weave. Why did they choose, again, this man, this family? The issue in the room is the wig. You got to be kidding me. What is your fascination with hair? Ought to be fascinating with what's going on inside somebody's head. Like, I don't know, the ability to stop creating fatherless homes, the ability to stop creating poverty. You know, that to me would be what's most important. But hey, that's just me. Worried about the weave, though. It speaks volumes. Again, why did they choose this man, this family? They didn't choose a Caucasian family because they know those men not worried about no darn weave. I guess they knew who to choose. Gee, why is that? Well, look on the internet. It seemed to have a fascination with it. Seem to have out of all the issues, and that's the whole thing too. If they can see that, which we already know over here, you don't think they can figure out, wow, but they're not trying to resolve any problems for us, like fatherless homes, poverty, employment. No, to stop the crime. The only group that sits up here complain about racism and discrimination, and the mother folks won't hire us and treat us right. Then when somebody try to get something going because we can't get along, guess what? Starve the business out because we can't get along. I mean, seriously, at some point, maybe the poverty is earned. They they don't like us. It's discrimination, racism. No kidding. Did they start last week? They just started it last week. Oh my gosh, really? And somebody tries to build, might be the one that end up getting killed. Again, the world is watching. Of all families, why did they choose an African American family, a black man? And the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is what's going to be done to stop the violence in the community, the fatherless homes. What's going to be done to stop what they're forecasting to say that 50% of black people are going to be unemployed by 2030. 50%. They didn't say that about the illegal immigrant. Huh. They didn't say that about them. They didn't. They did not say that about the illegal immigrant. Ask yourself why. They can tell by the trajectory of the community what's really going on. They can see what's valued and what's not. Not education, not family. More concerned with twerking instead of making sure you got a job for working. Again, really want to know, why of all people did they choose this family to discuss what? The elephant in the room is what? Weave.
Just pretend like you like my mama's hair.
It's obviously a wig.
Well, give it a compliment. Hey.
I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant is the wig.
You hear that?
Just pretend like you like my mama's hair.
It's obviously a wig.
Well, give it a compliment. Hey.
I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant is the wig.
Do not make me come back there.
The elephant is the elephant in the room, and the elephant in the room is the wig. She has to tell him just to pretend you like my mama's hair. Again, the world is watching, and if they know the fascination and the go-to punch for a lot of black men on the internet, the World Wide Web, it's going to be a black woman in wig, wearing a wig or something. You think they don't know that what they're not discussing is fatherless homes, solutions, building families, making sure the kids can read. What are those videos with black men? I saw a video of a black man, a teacher, and he was talking about the issue of kids being illiterate, not being able to read, basically raising a functioning illiterate. And what he said, I said, oh my, I got to see my archives. What he said was so point on. Not many views on that. But pull up black men hate no weed. Probably find a whole lot of them. Let's look at this. Here's what they really need to listen to. Not many views on that video. So if they know to come out again with this commercial about a black man addressing the issue of weed, guess what? There are no secrets. The world is watching. They already know. Oh yeah, they love talking about the women in weave. What about building? Building families, creating less fatherless homes, to stop the violence. What about that? Well, you're gonna have more videos about weave, and that's a touchy subject, so that's an attention getter. The elephant in the room that I see is men who refuse to build. How about that? Refuse to build. You want to talk about that? Men who refuse to build. That's what I see. The elephant in the room. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Again, the world is watching. They see what we're discussing, that what the people love to discuss, and what people don't want to discuss, don't want to hear. The world is watching. Trivial matter. We even sitting up here, don't even know. You pretty much facing a silent genocide and up here twerking and participating in it. Oh my gosh, really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But hey, they're forecasting in 2030 that 50% of black people are going to be unemployed. Let's talk about that weave. That wig. The elephant in the room is the wig. Again, why they choose him to deliver this message on this commercial? The world is watching. They see what the priorities are. That's why no one's coming to invest as a collective. More neighborhoods being gentrified. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.